I love you for all that you are. For the man you were when we met, for the man you are standing in front of me today, for the man you will become.
I truly don't know how I got so lucky to be with you. You are my best friend, my adventure partner, my confidant, my silly goose, and my person.
Our love has weathered more storms than most, but my love, we made it.
Krystin and Dan have spent many tireless hours making sure this event represents the love they share with you. And the one thing we always talked about was the weather, knowing that it could go either way. Or both, and prepared.
My first correspondence with Dan Minot was in the summer of 2006. My first message was as follows. You are, apparently, my next door neighbor. That's a very cool thing to discover. Keep it real, and then in parentheses, I spelled my name phonetically, Satya. A mere 4 hours later, Dan Minot responds. My last name, Minot, is pronounced Minot, rhymes with why not. Why not Minot? 2 periods. It's a catchy phrase.
Small things.
Krystin and I were introduced through a mutual friend of ours.
I decided to totally just change things up and move to DC, and I didn't know anyone in the entire city. And he said, you know, I know you don't know anyone, but there are these 2 Dans there, and they will make you feel like DC is your home. So we met at Mighty Pine.
Casually arrived 45 minutes late.
And my first words to him were, where the have you been? And we laugh about it now because it was sort of where have you been my entire life. From there it was I just kind of lived on their couch and became part of their family, just like my friend from college said I would.
I think July 4th was the first time that we realized that there were some sparks in our friendship.
We went to a baseball game and he put his arm around me. He kissed me on the cheek, we held hands. He doesn't remember any of it.
And it did happen because they were witnesses, me and some other people. So I immediately noticed the special connection between Minot and Krystin.
I remember riding on the metro home with Tara. She was like, are you sure you don't like Dan? And I was like, no, definitely not.
And like 5 minutes later, she's like, I might have a little crush on him. I'm like, okay, I thought it was so. And then by the end of the ride, she's like madly in love. I'm like, okay, awesome.
When she first told me about Dan, I remember kind of thinking, oh no, I hope this is one of the good ones because she's got it bad. And then I met Dan, and I was relieved because he's definitely one of the good ones.
He really had high hopes for his relationship with Krystin because well before they are engaged, he reserved 2 email addresses. Krystin.minot@gmail.com and KristinHarper.minot@gmail.com.
My sweet love and my dearest wife, it's finally come, our day.
Today we promise each other forever. A forever overflowing with love, a forever full of adventure, a forever packed to the brim with laughter and light.
I still can't believe I'm lucky enough to spend this life with you.
This day will go by faster than we can imagine. I'm going to try my best to slow it down and take in each moment, especially the excitement of seeing you for the first time.
Done my exercise for the day.
He had planned to take me away for a weekend and I didn't really think anything of it.
And we went on a hike to Sky Meadows State Park.
And then we were driving to the state park, and he was like playing the music really loud and like singing a lot and like dancing, and just seemed like generally a little weird.
And we get to the state park, and it turns out that the entrance is completely closed. But I'm like, we're still doing it. Found a bench off the beaten path with a little bit of a view, and so I presented her this photo book. And then I said, Krystin Danielle Harper, you mean the world to me, and I don't know where I'd be without you. Will you make me the happiest man alive and will you marry me?
Oh my God. Happy wedding day, girl.
You hear that, world?
I got bling on my finger.
We called both sets of parents. I distinctly remember my dad said, what the heck took you so long?
Since we are all intertwined in time and space, we would like to acknowledge those who are not here physically. In particular, Daniel's father, Harvey Minor.
My sweet love, close your eyes, breathe deep. His love surrounds us. Zoe's love surrounds us. They are here with us.
And if Dad was here right now, he would make a classy joke about wanting a grandchildren, preferably a granddaughter, as soon as possible. Now, I'm not going to put any pressure on you. So eventually, when you do have children, I hope they know how much our dad will love them.
This is what I call one of those all-in moments, because we're just now all here. No place else we'd rather be. Our loved ones are here, time seems to stop. And there's this added sense of something ineffable around us. You can hear it in the breeze.
May you be generous and giving with each other.
May your sense of humor and playful spirit always continue to enliven your relationship.
May you always respect the diversity of humankind.
May your home be a haven of blessing and peace.
Hi, Sammy girl. When we first started dating, I told you that loving dogs was a non-negotiable. You not only overcame your fear in record time, but you have become the best dog dad I have ever known. Seeing you in this role makes me so excited for how phenomenal of a dad you will be to our future kiddos one day.
I love that you are a true romantic at heart. You remember all the small details, all the milestones in our relationship. The tie I was wearing the first time we met. The song that was playing the first time we kissed.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead.
Our love has taught me to embrace the unexpected, to become more spontaneous, to reflect on life's blessings, and to appreciate the beauty in all the small things. I promise to strive to be the best I can be for you, and to be deserving of your love each and every day.
I promise to listen to you with compassion and understanding, and where our opinions may not align, I promise to show you respect for our differences and work towards common ground.
I promise to make sure our life together is all we've ever dreamt it to be, and to remind you that you are loved, cherished, and supported.
I vow to dance as silly as necessary to make you laugh every single day. There's no stopping it. I'm sorry.
Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect tonight.
You are my person, my love, and my life, today and always. I love you.
I was yours long before you asked me to marry you. Thank you for loving me so completely. I love you.
As the years roll by, what you'll find that makes a strong relationship is respect. It is respect that takes us away from saying, you are good for me, and it suddenly becomes, what is good for you? As we experience this in the endless pulse of life, it's respect that holds that things change and will continue to change.
Laugh often and much. Win the respect of others. Appreciate beauty and find the best in others. Know even one life has been breathed easier because you have lived.
We pronounce you husband and wife.
We will care for one another.
Most of all, we will be together, in body, in mind, and in spirit, and in the deepest places of our hearts from this day forward.